way you mean.
It's a long day. It's a long time. But
Yeah.
not for these players.
No.
They're still in it. They're still firing up in this bracket.
Yeah. So, on the topic of the bracket, before we get into this final set of the top 32 block, in top 8 winners, we have Solo and Noko.
Okay.
Right? On the other
Noko
side,
made it,
we
yep.
have Pew and Zemmel.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's how winners is looking. Meanwhile, in losers, we got some qualifying matches. We got Oryon versus Azrael here. We're going to be watching this. It's going to be the final top 8 qualifier on stream. Outside of that, we got Envi versus the Dutch Dio.
Okay. Also Dutch Classic.
Yep.
Cool,
Well,
cool.
we wouldn't call it a classic, but a Dutch matchup for sure.
Yeah,
We have ThompsonWilde versus Tree Hugger. That is Game & Watch versus Steve. We're doing that off stream, by the way.
Yep.
And then the final losers qualifier will be Space versus Elite Tweed. There's Space.
Wow.
Still
Hey,
keeping
there
her
we
dream
go.
alive.
Okay. He's still making some strides.
Meanwhile, guys, we're here at center stage watching our final top 8 qualifier on stream. Azrael representing the Netherlands, and flip that flag around and you got the French flag. Oryon hailing from France. We're going to be watching Cloud versus Wolf right here. Center stage in Utrecht, the Netherlands. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's take a look on Kalos. A great stage for both these characters. Cloud has a little bit of a better recovery here, whereas Wolf has amazing pressure in the corner with that back air auto cancel on the platform.
Yeah.
If you full out back airs there, fast falls it, it's very, very hard to deal with. Let's take a look here. Both these characters going to have very, very similar kind of like game pace, and we're seeing that already.
Absolutely, yeah. Not holding back anything for the approaches on both of these sides. So Oryon getting a big
Back air pressure.
Yep.
We talked about that. The air dodge to pretend or to save the limit, and then tries to get a big read. But Oryon, we saw that against Nero as well. He's very good at not getting caught by those big hits.
Absolutely, and trying to extend it with Becker on his own. Not going to be getting it that time, but perhaps a opportunity here off stage to get some pressure on.
What a wall jumps by Oryon. Really using that wall to his advantage here. Up smash out, the shield, the dash shield on the triple 4 tilt. I know how Azrael predicted that. I was not waiting for 3 4 tilts in a row, but Azrael was ready for it, and then Oryon fights back with that great jump read up tilt. And we're back to an even game.
Yep. Still putting up all the punches here. Not taking any breathers here for these approaches. But there we go. Feed each other a little bit in the neutral.
Azrael's going for a lot of footstools on the shield. He hasn't hit any of them, but you should look whenever his shield gets hit by one of these like close-up wolf aerials, he's doing jump double jump. And that's like him looking for a footstool. Not to get a punish, but just to get rid of all that pressure right there.
Ah, okay.
Forward smash read does not come through, but it was a good one. Forward air in, big damage. Limits on deck. Limits gone, actually. Gets a trait there.
Yeah, not too certain on what it was burned on, but of course Oryon is not going to be taking any complaints on that side.
Yep.
Another chance to get that second stock off now.
Roll in, Azrael low shields, looking to make something happen. Oryon very, very straightforward with the grab right there. Big forward tilt, 166, limits almost there, uses the wall jump, which limits his timings, but Oryon does not hit the timing. And a big back air with the limit, no jump. Azrael, instead of doing a runoff, he accidentally got a double jump, and that ruined the sequence.
Okay, tough position, but it's not going to be lasting too long. Going for the last stock, and a great catch there for Azrael.
What a back and forth game one, guys.
Absolutely, yeah. This is a terror right now.
Dash back into the jab, I like that. I always like it when Wolves use jab.
Okay, wait a minute. Ramses,
big
look
up there.
hefty.
No way you're air dodging here, Oryon. No way you're air dodging. See, he just drifts away.
Yeah.
Does not get hit by the finishing touch. And now Azrael's putting so much pressure on here with the limit. Doesn't get the nair. Wanted to go for a nair run off side B. Did not find it. But look at these grabs. They're just coming out. Tries to get the run off. Now he misses. He misses the wall jump. Oh, what a shame there. What a shame!
Yeah, no. Do you know like the drawing of the horse like in full mode, in like a full detail, and then the last part of it,
stick figure.
Yeah, that was like it felt a little bit like that.
It felt a lot like that.
Exactly. But well, unfortunate. It can happen to the best of us, as you can see. But of course, Sonar not going to be too happy with the ending of that game.
Yeah, Azrael goes back to Carlos, says, "Hey, it's not the stage, just a slight misinput." And I mean, it happened twice. I think he had a very, very strong situation on the second stock where, like I said, he did like a runoff and then he got like a double jump. I think if he got like a short hop off the platform, which I think is what he was going for, would have saved his jump, would have had way more pressure off stage. But instead, because of that double jump being used, he had to do like an awkward retreat, got hit by the up B, lost his stock right there when he was in a commanding position. It was just a very, very awkward snowball of interactions there. It's not what you want to see.
Wow, and talking about snowballs, this is a snowballing.
That's it.
Oh, damn
Wait,
it.
he this jump? And he has his limit. Wait. That was a really, really good recovery right there by Azrael. But even when he makes it back, he's still down 100 and then some.
Yeah, this is a crazy start here for Oryon, not giving any space
nice
there
early up B.
for Azrael to get something started for this first stock. But perhaps a little bit too soon because we have a great read there.
Oh!
And you saw the vision.
I saw the vision.
You saw the vision.
The vision was right there. Azrael saw it before I did, though. He was setting that out for a minute. Gets parried on the back air. Has to spend the limit here. And Oryon using that wall jump again to just extend all of that pressure. Really, really well done. Big forward air, but does not find the follow-up. And what could have been a big momentum starter instead ended up being his stock lost. Oryon now sitting pretty here. 97 and Cloud. I mean, not going to kill this early unless he gets a big read. Let's see if Azrael can find it.
Yep. Whereas Oryon still keeping his playing cards.
Oh, yeah.
And still making the best of it, trying to fish for that 2-frame. Of course, in this kind of position,
oh yeah,
Azrael is the one that needs to be guessing, is the one that needs to surprise Oryon in the approaches, but thus far not paying off.
Oh, the jump on into the roll read? Okay,
what a man!
Okay, it did not kill, but I mean, that was cool. You cannot tell me that was not cool.
Yeah, he's in his head, Ramses. We know it.
A big down air, big dash attack as well. Like, Oryon at this point is just...
Oh, wow.
Hardly has to play this game anymore. 176. Yeah. But, limit on deck, kill on the board. If Azrael can make this limit connect, that's going to be huge. Has to use it for recovery instead, and that's going to be stock as well. And that is going to make it a lot harder for Azrael to get this comeback started.
The patience paying off here from Oryon, and really up now for Azrael to see how he will be opening up this one. But it was almost enough.
No, but that was cute. He drifted just past the platform to make that happen. That was really cute. Misses the fair, still gets a small punish and a chase with the limit. If you make it happen, you got to make it happen here, and you make it happen. Only 42%. This is a game. No jump. No jump.
Great position if he would have extended it, but there's going to be giving some space there to get back.
Oryon still fighting. Tech this time comes out. Azrael gets a bit of momentum here, but plays it cool. Does not overextend. And Oryon takes that. He essentially said, oh, you're going to play it cool? All right, I'll use that room. And no, not like...
Okay, yeah, no, that looked quite tough if he wouldn't get the wall jump, but eventually will be getting it and the F tilt.
The laser. The laser was the crucial part of the equation there. Just stop, because the laser doesn't do much.
Nope.
But all your drift is gone. And so you have to build up that drift again. It's going to limit your options. I think Azrael was looking for an air dodge to ledge angle there. And the laser just said, I mean, not today. So found the 2-frame. Great comeback by Azrael. But the fact that he had to make a comeback, I think says enough.
Yeah,
The way Oryon was controlling the game up until that point was elite. Honestly elite. The jab won into just like wait for the roll. I mean, come on, man. Sometimes it's you gotta appreciate the little things in life. If you only get hyped for the big combos, you know, there's a saying in Dutch, wie het kleine niet eert, is het grote niet weert.
Absolutely.
Those that do not appreciate the small things are not worthy of the big things. And that's exactly how it is, man. When you appreciate the jab into roll read back throw, if that what makes you happy, then like the big things, I mean, they're that much more enjoyable.
Absolutely. Well said. And well, Azrael now needs to really think about his approaching options, because this might be his last game of the tournament.
Oh yeah.
If he's not figuring out the approaches, going back to Kalos, which I can respect.
I think Azrael has a lot of the right ideas here, honestly. I think a lot of it is also just execution, right? Where Oryon is just a little bit cleaner. Like some fairs that I think by all means should be hitting, but they're not. And I think Game 1 really showed what is happening in this set way more than Game 2. That said, Game 2 happened. And Oryon made a statement there. Just like he did right there, right? Like, again, Azrael went for a fair there. That fair, I think, by all means, should have hit. But Oryon just called it out. Up smash said, hey, if you're not clean, I'm going to punish you. And this is exactly what's happening here.
Yep. And with some great defensive play, makes it so that the limit is not going to be used. And, well, deleted after getting the connection off the F tilt.
Yep. Dodged the forward air and got the counter poke with the forward air. That's exactly what you want. And again, those wall jumps from ledge position have been so great for Oryon.
Absolutely. Breaking the ankles on the side of Azrael, not getting anything for it. Oh my.
Oh yeah. And that's another situation, right? Just overextending on the backer a little bit. Oryon making great use of that. No punish on the up B to stage. And the side B does not connect. That really was the lifeline right there. Let's see what Azrael has in store. A big up smash. Not even going to be a KO here because we are on Kalos.
Yep. And maybe, okay, getting an up smash hit. But not enough where, yep, these are going to be hits that are not going to be helping you out in this game position. But wait a minute, Ramses, because there is at least a stock.
Something's happening. Up air from ledge, big. Limit on deck. Let's see if something happens here. He's got to spend it. You just spend it. You just got to spend it. Oh, and
could have been a lot of real estate, but not this time around.
I think Azrael was expecting Oryon to wait for the expenditure, and the expenditure did not come. Now the momentum is building, though.
Yeah, he's
goes for a very
applying
nice
his
grab.
rage pretty nicely, but is it enough? Whoa!
The full slide shield is back. Ooh, and an air dodge from ledge this time. Azrael actually tried to call out the wall jump, but Oryon mixing it up very well. Up smash, not going to get punished. Oryon not ready for that one.
Yeah, and I like the shift in the momentum that Azrael is throwing out. I mean, eventually taking some space, but afterwards throwing out some great damaging moves.
The limit, you can still recover. Oh, or barely missed. That's unfortunate. The limit charge itself just took away a little bit too much of his drift right there. But Azrael has clawed his way back in.
Absolutely.
Dash tech, yep, those have been hitting. But the backer gets interrupted big fair. Those fairs have been hitting too, but Oryon, I mean, even when he's getting hit by them, still fighting back. Backer is going to close it out 21 and limit. This is looking more like the game one Azrael that we saw.
Yeah, this might be dangerous for Oryon if he gives the chance for Azrael to take use of this limit, but
no limits. Does get 90% and then some on the board. Up air, the juggles out, and a back air. Where are we going?
Still respected. No,
nice.
Re-grab.
I think that's the first side B we've seen connect all set. And the back air on the wall jump. Wolf will not make that. Wolf will not make that. Azrael got me scared for a second there. I'm not gonna lie. The start of that game reminded me a lot of game 2. The end of that game reminded me a lot of game 1. And game 1 Azrael, I like more of that. I'd love to see more of that.
Eventually getting the game that we really wanted to see to make this series a competitive one.
Kalos again. We're just run it back.
Yep. No changes.
I like the run it back mentality.
But at the same time, of course, I'm curious to see how Oryon will be responding to the adaptation. I mean, there's still a great game plan going for him, but maybe with the usage of the limit and the cross slash, we're seeing some of them going to be connecting otherwise on the stage or in the air, might bring some surprises further down the line in this crucial game 4 that we're going to be seeing yet again on Kalos.
Yep. No punish on the up B. When that happening, you know it's Smash Ultimate. You know it's Smash Ultimate. The back air chase and nice recovery by Oryon. Very deep by Azrael.
Yeah.
Oh, I told you.
There you go.
That's that anti-pressure attack. That's something that I only see Azrael do. And look at where it gets him. It doesn't get him a big punish. But you know what it does? It just takes away all the momentum. And then Oryon has to spend a lot of time just like recentering, like, wait, what just happened? It's not one of the outcomes you're ready for. And if you're not ready for it, it's going to throw you off, and it's going to make it so hard for you to continue your game. Azrael now in control, gets another one, and see how it keeps working out. Limit now on deck, and Oryon is foot stealing back. Wait
it's a foot battle in this time. I mean, you
That's
said it
so
perfectly
funny.
just a couple of games ago. If you cannot appreciate the small things, you're not worthy of the big things. And well, the big things is that first stock
Yep.
of Azrael
Yeah,
right
that,
now.
that was a small hit, but it led to a big result. Big fair into the back air. Azrael tries to go for the down, a little bit greedy. Nice holding down by Oryon.
This time around, both of these players maybe a little bit shook about their different approaches, but
You can definitely see them kind of recenter themselves,
Yep,
and that's
exactly.
a big combo starter right there.
Oh.
Into the chase, into the up throw. Doesn't get the final hit, and Limit is here. Footstool.
Oh!
Yep. He looked for something very cheeky. Oryon already adjusting to the pacing that this Footstool is kind of providing here.
yeah, but this time around we are seeing these kind of
Oh,
openings
big
where
punish?
Azrael wants to get the big damage taker.
Oh, wait.
Second time around, let's see.
Oh, no, messes up the input, but still gets pressure here. Look at
Good.
that. Looks for something big.
We dancing.
But Orion's so
Oh.
cool.
Okay, finally
So
gets
unbothered.
out of it, and the limit.
Has to use it.
Yep.
Has to use it. Azrael gets the tech away. Oryon looking for a big hit, and Azrael just overcommitting so much on the
Whoa.
down air. I want to see Azrael keep this slowed down. He's doing well, and that's the punish.
Wow, yeah.
Actually missed the punish, but Oryon did not hold the shield.
Yeah, even
And,
though
yeah.
we didn't get to see the parry, eventually the up tilt will be doing it.
Will be
but,
doing it.
like you
I
said,
think you're looking for a neutral beat here if you're Azrael. Just want to use that limit in some sort of way, but you don't want to get reflected either.
In these kind of moments,
Oh,
Oryon can be so difficult to deal with.
That's limit gone at a bad time. He needs that air drift and
Yeah.
has to roll. Gets dash tagged, and we're down to final stock. If Oryon wins here, that's his ticket into top 8. Azrael, meanwhile, at the start of something that could
Oh.
be big. Nice
course.
whiff punish.
We can now pull off all the tricks because
Oh,
for Oryon, this might be the last stock
big
to
side B.
get into losers top 8.
Big forward air.
Oh,
He's looking for something. Big
We're
up
building.
tilt. We're looking
We're
for something.
getting.
But Oryon, his defense is so great here. Azrael gets
Absolutely.
all these hits, but doesn't get to push any of them further. Now has to work with a new limit bar. Side B is going to be a good start. Basically equaling the percents and getting a lead here too. Azrael, what started off as a bad final stock is now looking very doable. If he can just make it out of the corner. If he can just make it out of the corner.
and not going to buy for that nair from Oryon. But
Oh my god, good
the parry.
Limit's almost on deck.
respecting the recovery. And
wait,
not going to
he
buy
beat
for
up
the
start of
back air. And the limit is not going to be doing it, so it's still tough. It's still patience for both of these sides. But both of them not biting, not finishing off their meal. Ramses, not the
my
parry,
God,
not the punish.
There's no punish.
Oh my, and the
He outspaced the up tilt.
Woo-wee! It's getting warm in here, man.
Outspaced
Woo!
the up tilt. That is crazy.
Those were some mind games, or wow.
It was on no punish. No punish. No combos. No punish. We're playing brawl.
Oh, but we're going to be getting a fantastic game 5 here to see which one of these players will be continuing on
Is
at
it Carlos
center
again?
stage top 8. Let's see. Yes,
Yes,
it is.
it is. Okay. Azrael making a reverse 3-0 possible. Oryon looking to stop the momentum here and get his victory. Let's see who wins here.
Yeah, let's see who.
Oh, he actually drifted all the way in. What a
Yeah.
good feint. He drifted back very slightly and then
Okay.
continued his full drift in. That was a few frames of feint, and Oryon good enough to recognize it. Azrael good enough to mix it up. What a fun interaction.
Yeah, this is looking fantastic. Both of these players
Oh,
playing
Limit?
well, playing
Limit?
accordingly.
that's gonna be it. And Azrael, for the first time in a minute, in a lead here. Uh-oh.
Which is great, but maybe Oryon
Wait.
has something to
Wait.
say about it because he
Limit?
is going
Limit?
for the approaches, gets the grab off, and eventually the F tilt will
Uh-oh.
not be taking the stock.
And that's it.
And the second time
it.
around.
It's back and forth all the way.
Oh man, this is looking fantastic again. Both of these players Still waiting out on the approaches, but eventually with the extension of the laser will be getting it. But man, this neutral is getting brawly. This neutral is getting intense. We're seeing a fantastic game 5 here.
Azrael making some call-outs on his offense, and Oryon just not biting, looking for a jab lock there. Does not find it. The dash that gets punished by a jab. Again, it's all neutral, no punish, no combos. Just get jabbed, just get blasted, and the limit is the critical factor here. Again, tries to read a jump there and gets punished. That's the 3rd time it's happened already. Oryon is 1 step out of Azrael right now.
Absolutely needs to be wary of the different recovery options, and eventually the grab will be getting it out of F-tilt this time around. Will not be taking the stock.
Another grab.
Re-grab.
There's the jump, and this time Azrael not committing to the read. Let's see if he does it this time. Nice DI out by Oryon.
Yep, respecting it, but this time around Oryon has the upper hand, going to be fishing for those back airs and the up tilt. What a patience yet again, where this time around the back air or the back throw will not be taking it, but still needs to be wary and not in a way like this. Oh my, Azrael, you're playing with the people's hearts if you're not going to be taking this stock anytime soon. Because of course Oryon will be taking it, and that's the time where you really want to get it.
No combos, no punish, just neutral, just single hits.
And the crowd is going wild for Arducci, who is still trying to prove himself against Oryon, but this is going to be a tough cookie.
Full drift in, full drift in. He does not care. Oryon, combo starter, does not get the finish, and the grab. Azrael missing these aggressive options. An up yet a shield. Have not seen that in a minute here. And Azrael, another grab. Another grab attempt. This back air. Counters
what
it.
A hit.
And the limit is almost there. The limit is almost there. There it is.
Of course, you need to be wary of
We're dancing.
The shine.
We're dancing.
So I think we're not going to be seeing a beam, we're going to be seeing a cross blade, if we're going to be seeing anything, but not this time around. There's another chance to get the limit on board.
Big back air. Are we going to go for the limit? Nope, we're looking for a kill. And we miss it. And the parry. But it's not enough. Grab. It's not in the air. Is that it?
Ramses, is that it?
He is alive, but barely. But barely.
What is a read? No back air.
And the up tilt to anti-air in a game 5. Last hit scenario. Oryon is the one to take it. What a match and a well-deserved victory for Oryon. Wow.
Absolutely great set that we got on our hands for this last portion of top 32. And man, Azrael just put up a fantastic fight all the way towards the end. Keep them guessing. But at the end...
that was a double jump. He had to air dodge back in. He was too late. Get caught by the meaty. That was just unfortunate.
So tough.
Very, very small interaction.
But there we have it. That was so clean.
It was so clean. It's fun when you get a replay. It doesn't lead to a kill, but it's still cool. Like, I love that. And that was a comeback. That was a comeback and a half. But then still dropped it. And now we're in game 3. This is where Azrael really came alive.
Absolutely.
I think that game 2... the fact that he just did not play the way he wanted to all the way through, it really cost him a lot. But then he picked it back up. Very nice back air here. Realized, hey, Wolf does not make it. I'm not going to chase him. I'm not going to get side B spiked. He cannot make it. Go for game 4. Very back and forth here. Very back and forth. 170, 129. And that's maybe it was a punish, but that was really weird. It was just change. Side B does not get punished. This was so close.
Absolutely.
And the up tilt just barely missing. That up tilt put in so much work for Oryon this set.
Yeah. Definitely showing off about what the move is capable of.
Such a good start. What happened? I mean, just a lot of small, unfortunate things happened. And
Absolutely.
just like I said at the start of this set, on Carlos, that corner pressure is so big because of the full hop back air auto cancel, because of just back air in general, the wall jumps that he can use to get out of the corner himself, and then back air into turnaround up tilt. It's a classic, man, and it's a classic for a reason, and that's exactly what he was kind of threatening there.
Yeah.